Hello, guys. So we're going to talk a little bit about self-advocacy. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. What is the Letterman Act? Can anyone tell me? The Letterman Act is a California law that promises services and supports to people with developmental disabilities and their families. Because it is a law, people who help you with services and supports must do what the Letterman Act says. Can anyone tell me anything about the Letterman Act? What your rights are, how the regional centers and service providers can help you, what services and supports you can get, how to use the individualized program plan, so the IPP, to get the services you need, what to do when someone says you can't get what you need. So is a developmental disability something that you get before you're 18 years old? Yeah, it is. You get it before you're 18 years old. Does it last your whole life? Yeah, it does. It makes it hard for you to do things like walking, speaking, taking care of yourself, or working. Yeah. It's called cerebral palsy, autism, epilepsy, or anything that makes you need the same kind of support that someone with mental needs. The regional center may test you to see if you're eligible. If you have a developmental disability, can you get regional center services no matter how old you are? Yes or no? Yeah. The Letterman Act talks a lot about you as an important and valuable person. It talks about how you should make choices and decisions about your life. It tells regional centers and service providers how to help and support you to meet your goals. So the Letterman Act is all about you. The law says that you have the right to make choices about where to live, where to go to school, where to work, how you want to belong to your community, whom to live with and have relationships with, what services and supports you want and need. So your rights under the Letterman Act, for a long time, people with disabilities were not treated like other people. The Letterman Act pays special attention to your rights, again, all about you. Rights the law says that you have. You have a right to dignity and humane care. When you depend on other people for some things, sometimes they can treat you like you don't know what you're doing. The Letterman Act says that people should treat you with dignity. When people treat you with dignity, they respect you. They treat you as if you are a valuable and important person. Humane care is what most people get without asking for it. So it means having a safe and comfortable place to live, having enough food to eat, and living in a community with people who care about you. And there's a tip here. If you feel you live in a place that is not safe, or not getting enough to eat, or you are not being treated with dignity, tell someone. Tell a friend, a relative, talk to your service coordinator, client, rights advocate, or someone at your area board. So a right to privacy means you do not have to share what is personal to you. You do not have to tell private thoughts to anyone. You do not have to share your private things. You have a right to be alone or with a friend. You have a right to participate in an appropriate program of public education. For a long time, people used to think that if you had a disability, you couldn't learn anything. So people with disabilities didn't go to school or college. The Letterman Act says you have the right to go to school or college like people without disabilities. Other state and federal laws say this too. If you are under 22 years old, the public schools must provide you with a free education that is right for you. Once you are over 22 years old, you can get more education if you want it, so like going to UCP. Staying as healthy as possible is important for everyone. You may need others to help you get medical help. If you need help getting good medical care, the Letterman Act says you have a right to services and supports to help you. So the services will help you find a doctor, get to the doctor or hospital, sign up for Medi-Cal, make sure you and the people who help you at home know when you should see the doctor, go to the hospital, or call 911. So can other people tell you what to believe in or not believe in?
Yeah.
No. That is your right. Other people cannot punish you for what you believe or stop you from being a member of or practicing a religion of your choice. So just like people without disabilities, the Letterman Act says you have the right to believe what you want about religion or faith. You have the right to practice your religion the way you choose. So are you allowed to choose who you want to spend time with?
Yes.
You spending time with her? And you can choose that. That's your right. You have the right to spend time with people you like or who like you. Does she like you?
Yeah.
So you can choose where you want to go in your free time. So in your free time, if you like to go to Target or Walmart or bowling, you can choose that. Go to places where you can work, do business, buy things, help other people, learn things, meet and be with other people. So and then I have some self-advocacy characteristics. So for self-awareness, some of the characteristics of that are knowing your interests, your strengths, and your preferences. Yeah. Your goals and your dreams. Your support needs. Accommodation needs. Characteristics of one's disability and responsibilities. So like my kids, they have lots of responsibilities. They have to feed the animals. They have to wash dishes, put them away, vacuum. Everyone has different kinds of responsibilities. So more characteristics are knowledge of rights. So knowing your rights, your personal rights, community rights, your human service rights, consumer rights, educational rights, which we just went over a little bit. Steps to advocate for change, knowledge of resources, and then like communication. Communication is self-advocacy characteristics also. So negotiating, listening, use of assistive technology. So someone who uses like an iPad to communicate, and being assertive. And then leadership, being a leadership, like we have our advocacy council. I can't even say it. Knowledge of groups' rights, advocating for others or for causes, knowledge of resources, and organizational participation. So being organized. Then back to the book. Let's see. The Letterman Act says you have the right to refuse hazardous procedures. People cannot do things that harm you. Not in a hospital, not where you live, not where you work, and not in a program.
What's the language?
Get to good stuff. Services and supports. The Letterman Act says your services and supports should help you. So they're supposed to help you with being independent, being productive, being a member of the community, and live in places where you are safe, healthy, and know what to expect. All right, and then your IPP must be written by an IPP team. You can invite people who know and support you to be on your team. Your IPP team, who is on it. You are the most important member. People who know you and care about you. And then someone from the regional center who can promise to get you the services you want and need. So those are all the people that should be on your IPP team. So your IPP is going to be a list of your goals, lists the services and supports the regional center will get for you. It's based on what you need, based on what you want, and a very important piece of paper. Everyone has an IPP. You have the right to ask questions and talk about the decisions the regional center makes about you and your life. All right, let's see. Get some questions for you. Are you enjoying learning about this, Allie? Yeah. can someone tell you where to go to school?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you get to choose where you want to go to school.
Yeah.
Is a developmental disability something you get before you're 18?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it last all your life?
Yeah. Yeah.
And do people have to treat you with dignity?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that means they're treating you with respect, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's all I have for today.
Yeah.